This is Ingvar Kamprad, the man behind a global empire, the founder of IKEA, a name synonymous with affordable style, self-assembly, and perhaps some frustration. But behind the familiar blue and yellow, the story of IKEA is the story of Kamprad, a dyslexic farm boy from rural Sweden who outsmarted giants, built an empire from almost nothing, and changed how we all live. It's a tale of relentless ambition, groundbreaking innovation, and bitter controversy. Was he a simple man of the people or a ruthless tycoon? A visionary genius or a master of controversial tactics? Our story begins not in a sleek design studio, but here in the rocky, unforgiving landscape of Småland, southern Sweden. This was the world that shaped Ingvar Kamprad, born in 1926. A place where thriftiness wasn't a choice, but a necessity. And young Ingvar, even as a boy, was different. While other children played, he was selling. Matches, fish, Christmas decorations, pens, pencils. He'd buy in bulk from Stockholm and sell them individually at a markup. Even then, the core IKEA philosophy, his philosophy, was taking root. Find a cheaper way, sell for less, reach more people. At just 17, with a small gift from his father for doing well in his studies, despite his dyslexia, Ingvar Kamprad registered a company. He called it IKEA, an acronym of his name and the places that shaped him. But it wasn't furniture yet. Not even close. For the first few years, IKEA was a typical mail-order business. Whatever Ingvar thought he could sell at a low price, he'd offer. Then, in 1948, furniture entered the picture. Locally produced pieces from the forests surrounding his home. The demand was there. People wanted affordable furniture, but so did the established cartels. The Swedish furniture market was tightly controlled. Kamprad's low prices were a threat. Suppliers were pressured to boycott IKEA. Deliveries were blocked. It seemed like the end before it had barely begun. This was Ingvar's first major test. Would he fold or fight back? Kamprad, ever the pragmatist, saw an opportunity in adversity. He started designing his own furniture. Simple, functional, and crucially designed to be made cheaply. The defining moment, the innovation that would make IKEA a household name, wasn't a grand design philosophy initially, but a practical solution to a common problem: shipping costs and damage. The legend goes that in 1956, an IKEA employee, Gillis Lundgren, frustrated at trying to load a Lovette table into a customer's car, decided to take the legs off. Flat pack, it sounds so simple now, but it was revolutionary. Furniture could be stacked, transported more cheaply, and stored more efficiently. The cost savings were enormous, and Kamprad passed them on to the customer. There was just one catch: you had to build it yourself. This co-creation model was initially met with skepticism. Assemble your own furniture? But the low prices were too tempting, and with the opening of the first IKEA showroom in Älmhult in 1958, customers could see and touch the products before committing. It was a game changer. IKEA wasn't just selling furniture, it was selling a new way of furnishing your life. Success brought rapid expansion. The IKEA concept, refined and ruthlessly efficient, conquered market after market. But as the empire grew, so did the scrutiny, and shadows from Ingvar Kamprad's past emerged. In 1994, it was revealed that Kamprad had been involved with pro-Nazi groups in his youth during the 1940s and 50s. Kamprad himself called it the greatest mistake of my life and wrote a letter of apology to his employees. The revelation sent shockwaves, forcing a reckoning with the founder's past. Beyond the founder's personal history, IKEA's business practices also faced criticism. Accusations of aggressively squeezing suppliers, a relentless focus on cost-cutting that sometimes bordered on exploitation, and a famously complex, tax-efficient corporate structure designed to protect the IKEA concept and ensure its longevity. Or, as critics argued, to minimize tax obligations. Ingvar Kamprad was a paradoxical figure, frugal to the point of eccentricity, famously flying economy class and encouraging employees to write on both sides of paper, yet controlling a vast global enterprise. Was this thriftiness the key to IKEA's affordability, or a reflection of an unyielding, sometimes ruthless, desire for control and efficiency? Despite the controversies, the IKEA machine powered on, fueled by a unique understanding of its customers. Kamprad knew that price wasn't everything. He created an experience, the iconic one-way layout designed to expose customers to the maximum amount of product. The meticulously arranged room settings inspiring you to imagine a new life. The family-friendly approach with play areas for children. And, of course, the food.
Hungry customers buy less. It's tough to do business on an empty stomach.
Swedish meatballs, cheap hot dogs, cinnamon buns. It sounds trivial, but it was genius. Keep the customers fed, happy, and in the store longer. The IKEA catalog, once a simple leaflet, became one of the most widely distributed publications in the world, a Bible of affordable design delivered directly to millions of homes. At its heart was the concept of democratic design, the idea that everyone, regardless of income, deserves good design. This philosophy, relentlessly pursued, is what cemented IKEA's place in our homes and our culture. Ingvar Kamprad passed away in 2018, leaving behind a colossal and complex legacy. An empire built from nothing, driven by an almost fanatical devotion to his vision of a better everyday life for the many people. Today, IKEA faces new challenges: the rise of e-commerce, the demand for greater sustainability, and the ever-present need to innovate while keeping prices low. The company is investing in renewable energy, circular economy models, and exploring new ways to meet the evolving needs of urban living. The story of IKEA is a testament to underdog grit, a masterclass in strategic thinking, and a mirror reflecting our own desires for comfort, style, and affordability. It's a story of how one man's obsession with saving pennies and removing table legs fundamentally changed the way the world furnishes its homes. So, the next time you wrestle with that Allen key or proudly display your Billy bookcase, remember the journey of that flat-packed box. From the forests of Småland to your living room, it carries more than just particle board and screws. It carries a story of ambition, controversy, and the enduring power of a simple, world-changing idea. Use his story not just as an interesting anecdote, but as fuel to ignite your own passions and propel you towards your desired outcomes in life. Now go out there and build your own incredible story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it inspiring. What are your biggest takeaways? Let us know in the comments below.